Hello everybody and welcome. Today we have two extremely tough matches. First of all, we face a National League side in the FA Trophy third round, and then we have a match against one of our rivals in the National League, and we didn't beat them earlier in the season as we continue our journey to be a legend. Hello, it's a very warm welcome to episode 7 of To Be a Legend, FM26 style. Thank you for all your support so far, and if you haven't done so already, please leave me that big thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification button, do all the usual stuff you do on YouTube. It is much appreciated, and thank you to those who have subscribed and hit the notification button since you've joined us on FM26. We start the series managing Radcliffe, known as the Borough, for FM26. My name's Mark, and today we have FA Trophy third round against Rochdale, a local side. So it's a bit of a local derby then, if you like. Rochdale are in the National League and could cause us problems. Last time we played a National League side, as in Gateshead, knocked us out of the FA Cup. Let's hope we don't get a rerun of it today in this one. We hope not anyway. And then we play Leamington in the National League North. It's match day 22. We must be coming up to about halfway. And because we have played Leamington already this season. So let's go and have a look. Since you were with us, we have actually played 3 games, because last time out we played Leverstock Green in the FA Trophy second round, 3-0 win in that. Francis and Greenfield getting a brace. And then we played Macclesfield and lost 3-2 in that one, rather annoyingly. They took a 2-goal lead through Mellor. And then Bull and Francis getting us back level by half-time. Hopefully getting us level before half-time. But then Buckley Ricketts had other ideas on 39 minutes and got Macclesfield in front. We couldn't get past them in the second half. They shut the doors, and we ended up with a 3-2 loss. Since then, we've been on a reasonable bit of form. That man that's coming from the youth team, Hubbold, managing to get the equaliser against Peterborough Sports. They took the lead on 83 minutes, and we thought, oh, that's it, we're going to lose this one as well. But Hubbold managed to put one away on 85 minutes, just 2 minutes later, giving us a draw against Peterborough Sports. And as you'll see, it was fairly even, albeit we had 14 shots, 5 on target, and we should probably have just snuck that match, but it was pretty even Stevens. And then we've been away to Southport, a side that we theoretically shouldn't have done particularly well against, and we were behind after just 1 minute through Lloyd, but Glandon on 18 getting the equaliser, Harper on 36 making it 2-1 at half time, and then it was Francis on 80 minutes that made it safe. 17 shots, 6 on target against their 14-6. Again, pretty even Steens. We just took our chances better than they did. A 2.18 for them. All in all, it was a good result. So that was against Southport, and then we went out and played Telford, and we really should have, we dominated this match. Francis giving us the lead. He's found his scoring boots. Francis giving us the lead after 18. They equalised after 25. Francis from the penalty spot after 28, making it 2-1. Harper on 35, making it 3-1. On the stroke of half-time, Glandon made it 4-1, and we were coasting at half-time. But then somebody by the name of Sabine scoring on 71 and 87 minutes for Telford gave us squeaky bum time in those last 5 minutes or so as we went into injury time in that one. But we did actually manage to find our way through and win that match 4-3, which means we've won 2 games now on the bounce ahead of today's game. If I go in here and then go in there and go in there, you will see we are sitting second in the table, 4 points behind Scarborough Athletic, up there in first place. We are just 1 point clear of AFC Fylde, so we can't afford to slip up. And then our second opponents of today's episode are just 4 points behind us on 36 points, along with Buxton, just separated on goal difference between those two. Then it's Spennymoor and Bedford in the rest of the playoff places on 34 points. And it's literally Alfreton and Bedford separated by goals for. The other end of the table, Marine still on the bottom with 13 points, 4 points adrift of Chorley in 23rd place, and then come Darlington and Telford both on 21, both looking for a way out. And there's not much of a gap between the bottom there, only 3 points separate 17th and 22nd. That's how it is going into today's episode. First up, we play Rochdale. As I said in the intro, it is a local derby. We are at the Crown Hall Arena in Rochdale. Can we go and get through to the next round of the FA Trophy? The fourth round of the FA Trophy would be rather splendid, but it's going to be a tough match. And here is the team that faces Rochdale in this FA Trophy third round match. Hewlett is in goal. It's a Robinson, Park, Thornley and Riley, our defensive line. Huntley and Glendon in midfield. Whittingham, Harper and Green as the attacking midfield, with Francis continuing to lead the attack up front. The bench, a very small bench today because there's only 5 substitutes allowed in the FA Trophy. So today's bench is Tyler, McFadden, Hubbold and Greenfield. And here we are at Rochdale for this FA Trophy match. They're playing a very defensive formation, a flat back 3. We're playing our usual formation. And we get underway. We're playing all white. They are playing in a all blue colour today. And we get a highlight just 2 minutes in. That cut out by Park, Robinson, Hewlett, Thornley, Glendon, Harper, Francis. Francis gets one out wide to Robinson. Robinson now round his man. Has a go on his own, but misses the far post with his shot. "11 minutes on the clock." Thornley. Green. Riley. Back to Thornley. Thornley looking for a way through. He's got Green there. And Riley almost getting in the way there. Glendon through. Finds Green. Green creates a bit of space. And the goalkeeper had to get rid. I think it may have been going top corner. Francis coming away with the ball. Good attack. And he's stopped. And referee gives nothing. It was a fair tackle. Goes out wide. Gordon is out here. Gordon cuts inside. Chipped in. Looking for and found Mancini, who puts it away with a deft header. And we go a goal behind on 23 minutes. Petit, I think we've had in a previous save in one of our games. Mancini getting up and over the top of Hewlett. And with 32 minutes on the clock, they have a free kick. Barlow swings this one in. It's headed away by Robinson, and a penalty's been given, and we're going to go 2 behind here. Seen lots of saves in our other series. Oh, in fact, we've had one save now. And Hewlett getting there. It remains 1-1. Gordon with a throw into Rodney. into Thornley. Riley comes forward. Riley finds Green. Green tries to keep it in. I think he must have done. Robinson, no flag went up, but Robinson puts it in the side netting. Harper comes forward. Just 5 minutes to go before half time, but he's overrun that ball. And they begin a counter attack. We've got to try and thwart them if we can. Threaded the ball through. It's Mancini who scored the first one and Mancini who scored the second. And I think that is us out of the FA Trophy. We've come up against National League opposition twice now, and we've not been good enough. Mancini doing the damage yet again. Beckworth back to Miles. Out to Gordon. I mean, a third would just really kill us off. Gordon, he's just going to run at this. He's got support from Petit. Petit again. Petit doing the damage last time. It's cut out by Park. Oh, that didn't go in. The goal was begging. 2 minutes of added time at the end of this half. It's all over. It is half time. And Mancini doing the damage. They've had 13 shots, 4 on target, 2.11, 68% of the possession. We've had 10 shots, 4 on target, 0.56 and 32% of the possession. Yeah. McBride, not McBride. Rochdale get us underway. McBride has come on as a substitute for Rochdale. And highlight is going to be a bit more meaty than normal, which means something's going to happen. It's ball in, it's crossed in, and they've scored a third. And it's that man who's just come on, Conor McBride, who puts the third away. And straight after half time, we are pretty much dead and buried. And we get another highlight. And it's Rochdale again. McBride, who's come on at half-time, done some damage. And he's going to do some more. No, he's not. Hewlett, he's equal to it. And I don't think that is all the highlights. Are we going to get one back here? 1-0. They have a free kick, 58 minutes. Just thinking about doing our 3 changes. We can make 3 changes. We're going to do them all in one go, possibly. Huntley cut that out. Francis, who's been on good form. He's pulled that back, and Whittingham puts it away. Marshall Francis for Whittingham, and we've pulled one back on 58. Maybe it is game on. Good game to win. And doing to others what they've done to us. It was a good off the side of the boot from Whittingham. Right, spotted that Devani Green has picked up an injury. It's a knee injury, which isn't good news. So we're going to have to take him off. We have Taylor as a wide player, so Taylor will come on for Green. What else are we going to do? I'm tempted to take off Harper for Hubbold and then make one change in midfield as well. And we'll take off Huntley and bring on Greenfield. They are our 3 changes all in one go. We're done. There's plenty of time to change this game. Go out there and make it happen. Well, everybody's pleased and happy and all the rest of it. It's a good shout. 68 minutes on the clock. And Hewlett rolls the ball out to Park. Glendon. Whittingham, who's had a good game, has gone out wide to Robinson. Robinson running that wing, crosses it in, and it's a header, but it's well over by Hubbold. As we head to the 90-minute mark, we've not found another way through. And 5 minutes of added time, but it's going to be a win for Rochdale, 3-1. And there it is. We are out of the FA Trophy as well as the FA Cup and can just concentrate on the league now. 19 shots, 5 on target, 1.26 and 34% of the possession. They had 20 shots, 8 on target, 3.12 and 66% of the possession. Well, I think that tells us one thing. We aspire to be a National League side, but we've got a little way to go and we're going to have to improve the squad if we get there to play up against some of these sides, because they are certainly a cut above us at the moment. So no FA Trophy run for us this year. We're all done. And, well, we just have to do what we do in the league now and concentrate on, securing a playoff place. Ultimately, keep trying to chase down Scarborough Athletic at the top of the table. Right, we have 7 days. Oh, in fact, it's gone by. It's 4 days now. To the game, pardon me, against Leamington Spa, or Leamington as it is. And we will face them in the next game and try and get back to winning ways, as we've been doing quite well in the league to date, as we try and put pressure on Scarborough Athletic at the top. We'll be back on match day with any news. You come back and it is match day. And the good news is that Deverne Green, who had a twisted knee, he's not 100%, but he is back. Looks like he'll be out for 6 to 9 days. I don't know what that's all about, because it actually says in the fitness report that he is actually back. So that's good news. Right, it is a match day, as I say, down to the game. We've played Leamington once before, lost them 2-0 previously at their place. Goals from Gorman and Farmer. Gorman supplying the goal from Farmer. We weren't fantastic on that day. Let's hope we are better today. And here is the side that faces Leamington in this National League North Match Day 22. Can we get back to winning ways after falling out of the FA Trophy? Let's hope so. The team looks like this, and it's a very familiar team. Hewlett is in goal. McFadden comes in for Robinson on the left side of defence. Park, Thornley and Riley continue as the defensive line. Riley has made that right wing back position his own. I've completely forgotten who was in there. I think it was Partington, wasn't it, before? So just check one thing. Yeah, he has made it his own. Partington, of course, who was in there before. Huntley and Glendon are in midfield, albeit Huntley hasn't been performing fantastically of late, so he stays in that midfield. May be numbered. Whittingham, who has played in there, has done very well, but Whittingham playing on the left of the attacking midfield today. Harper is between him and Taylor, who comes in for Green, who picked up that knock in the last game. Green not in the matchday squad today. We've just rested him. Francis continues to lead the attack up front, and the bench looks like this. It's Tyler, Partington, Robinson, Roscoe, Greenfield, Afai and Hubbold. And here we are back at Stainton Park. We want to hang on to second place if we can, playing our usual formation. And Leamington also playing a 4-2-3-1 today with 2 defensive midfielders. And there we are. Leamington in 4th, of course. as they come onto the pitch. Black and yellow stripes to a fashion. And it's Leamington getting us underway. Boswell, Walker, Burton and first highlight comes 10 minutes in. Riley to Harper. Back out to Riley. Riley's got Taylor in front of him. Riley. Thornley. Thornley goes out to Park. Oh, and that's a very short ball by Park. It just didn't have any momentum and gave the ball away to Leamington. We don't need any invitations, and luckily put it straight into the arms of Hewlett. Hewlett rolls it out to Thornley. And as we approach half-time, devoid of highlights in this first half, we're going to get 1 minute of added time at the end of the first half. And we're not going to see any more highlights. It's all been very, very nothingy, really. They've had 10 shots, 5 on target, 0.57 and 33% of the possession. We've had 7 shots, also 5 on target, 0.51 and 67% of the possession. We just need to convert some of those chances into golden opportunities and highlights in the second half, if possible. And it's Francis getting the second half underway, but kicks it straight into touch, which seems a bit of a bizarre thing to do. And they have a free kick. 55 minutes on the clock. It's crossed in, headed away, but it's not cleared. And a shot comes, but over the top. And as 65 minutes approaches, as you know, I like doing changes around about now. And we're still not finding a way through, which is a bit concerning. We have a few tired legs out there, Whittingham being one of them. He's not played particularly well. Taylor's not played particularly well. We've only got one wide player. Fye is the wide player. Out of the two, it's Taylor that's not played so particularly well, but Whittingham is the tired of the two. I am tempted to move Taylor over that side. Oh, hang on a minute. I've forgotten to do the combined again. Taylor over that side. All right, might need to just change settings a little bit. He's going as a winger on that side. So we'll change him to a winger. And we will take Whittingham off. And bring on a Fye on that right side. A Fye prefers to be a winger and a winger. So that's what we will do with him. Set him as those. Apart from that, as I say, we're not finding a way through. McFadden isn't having a fantastic game out there. We're just going to make that one change for now. Just thinking, we'll see what we can see what we do, and we may have to change it up a little bit and just see if we can prompt our way through the attack. So I want you to go and make an impact. Had no reaction at all. So with 72 minutes on the clock, we're going to go very attacking. And we have a corner. Glendon with the corner. It's swung in. It's headed away. A Fye is there. Back to Glendon. Glendon has a shot, but it's gone wide. And with 83 minutes on the clock, I think it's time to make some more changes. McFadden is tiring, and we'll bring Robinson on for him. Riley is tiring, and I think that also means Partington comes in on that side for him. That's 3 of our changes. Who else isn't playing particularly well? Harper's not playing well There's an opportunity for Hubbold. Taylor still not playing very well, but we haven't really got somebody that can go out there and play in that wide position. And do we make another change? Greenfield, or do we bring Greenfield on and put Hubbold up front? Let's put Hubbold up front and bring Greenfield in there. But what we might have to do, because I don't think he likes playing particularly, we'll just put him as an attacking midfielder on that one. And we're done. All right, let's go out and see if we can score a winning goal. We've still got that in there. Looked, a couple of the players looked happy. Let's see if Hubbold can get a win for us. Changes have been made. A long ball forward. Thornley heads it down. We've got it in midfield. But Greenfield is pickpocketed. Glandon sticking a boot out and stopping it. A Fye goes round his man, crosses in. Hubbold's there. Hubbold puts it away. And an inspired substitution. And Hubbold has got us the lead. We've gone back to positive. Look at this. Put into space. It bounced. Hubbold gets his head to it ahead of the goalkeeper and directs it in the back of the net. And we may just sneak this on a 1-0. Let's hope we can. We got 5 minutes of real time plus injury time. What are we going to do? We've been better in this second half. 3 minutes of added time. And we have another highlight. Taylor. Greenfield. Back out to Taylor. Taylor crosses this in. Looking for Hubbold again. Fye tries to get it back in. Still got the ball. Fye crosses it in. It's gone as far as Taylor. Cuts it back for Robinson. Greenfield, Glandon, Robinson, Huntley. And Greenfield puts it away. It's 2-0 and it's game over in the first minute of injury time. We've sort of held on out there all game. And then as we've got into injury time, we've found 2 ways through. And I think Hubbold has caused the confusion in the defence since he's been on and has created the space. 2 substitutes scoring. And full time, it's a 2-0 win against Leamington. What a cracker. 19 shots, 10 on target, 1.39 and 65% of the possession. We rode our luck at times, but look at those greens that come up later in the game. Hubbold and Greenfield, the scorers, both substituted around 82 minutes. And wow, what a difference. So the other day's scores and what we're looking for. Scarborough Athletic, they've beaten Peterborough Sports by 3-0, which is rather gooling because, of course, we're trying to keep toe and toe with them. Fylde also keeping close behind us, have a beating Kidderminster by a goal 2-0. So all in all, it stays pretty much as was at the start of the episode. Scarborough Athletic on top, 4 points clear of us on 47 points. We are in second place on 43. Fylde 1 point behind us on 42, but we have opened up a 6-point gap now into fourth place on Spennymoor. Hereford also on 37 points, but separated on goal difference. Then come 2 teams, Leamington and Buxton, on 36 points at the other end of the table. Marine still on the bottom on 14 points. 4 points adrift of Chorley in 23rd on 18. Then Merthyr on 22. And then there are 3 teams on 24 points, separated by goal difference, or in the Darlington and Telford's case, separated by goals scored. Right, we are going to come back. There's no trophy matches or anything. We're going to play Curzon and Fylde offline. Fylde, of course, will be a 6-pointer, and we're going to come back for Oxford City and Marine. Or should we come back for Fylde and Oxford City? I can't make my mind up. Let me know in the comments if you want me to come back for Fylde, bearing in mind Fylde are right behind us and blowing down our shirts. Maybe we should come back for that and Oxford City. I'm a bit undecided, so let me know in the comments. If you've enjoyed today's episode, though, please don't forget to leave me that big thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification button. That keeps you up to date with all future episodes of To Be a Legend as they are released. And new episodes To Be a Legend released every Tuesday and Friday. 4:15 p.m. is the time to tune in. Best way to keep up to date with what's happening on the channels, follow me on X at Just Offside 2. Don't forget our other series, Where Eagles Dare, as we manage Crystal Palace in the Premier League. You can see that on Mondays and Thursdays at the same time. Well, thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the episode, and that we'll see you next time. It'll be episode 8 and it'll be out on Friday. Till then, have yourselves a great week. Bye bye.